I'm live again. Hey. Oh, yeah. I'm tired. But I wanted to come back on. Don't really have a subject or anything in mind. So if you're in here, don't be shy. Say hello. It is, what's today? Today is what, April 7th, 2020. I just came on here just to see how everybody's doing. Okay. So, what's on my mind? I guess this thing that's on my mind, I guess right now would be this idea of energy. Um, Especially like in times like right now, we can feel really drained, really tired, kind of stuck, kind of frustrated. Well, not kind of, actually these things, right? So, something that helped me or still continues to help me explain this, and hopefully it makes sense. But do I have a picture? I don't think I do. Do I? I'm gonna see if I can draw it out. I don't know if I'm trying to just doing too much. Like usual. But that's okay. All right. So here's my piece of paper, right? And we are on the subject of energy and why do I feel so drained? All right. So we're going to draw our little person sitting here. All right. Draw, draw, draw. Can you see our person? Very. Okay. Now, I like to look at my energy or refer to it like um, kind of like a bank a little bit. Okay. So it's like a bank. And we say that we have $100. So, like with our energy, our aura, our life force energy, the things that we, kind of like a battery, if you will, it's like at 100%, right? And all the things that you do each day use up that energy. So that's why at night you go to sleep so that you can replenish it. That's why you eat so that if you eat well, you replenish it. That's why you rest. That's why you take care of yourself. That's why you do these things so that you can replenish your energy, right? So a lot of us, okay, so we have on here, we have work, um, kids. I mean, whatever your chart may be, work, kids, like just your different responsibilities. It helps if you write them like around the little person that we drew, like so, okay? So work and kids, that's pretty much all I can think of. Anyway, well, there's the household. Cleaning, cooking, those things. I can put that underneath household. Clean, cook. You can have friends on here. Friends, family. Maybe you're in school. Really just all the things that you are responsible for. So for me, I have work, I've got my kids, I've got my household, I've got my friends, I've got my family. I'd like to put my hobbies on here. My hobbies, put my side hustle on here. My side hustle that I pray turns into my main hustle. What else? I mean, it could be unique to you. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. So, if you see on here, like so we have our little person. This is supposed to be us. And that we have our battery or our bank is at 100. That's all we get. And then we write all of our responsibilities, all the things that are required of us every day, right? So, and I'm just thinking, I mean, it's okay if you don't get everything on here, but I'm trying to like go back through and see if there's anything else that I need to add. I'll probably add like leisure time. Might want to add, let's see here, maybe working out, whatever it may be. So after you're done with that step, the next step is going to be now, if you're looking at it like a bank, like a $100 bill, now you're going to go through and you're going to distribute money to each one of these things. So it should correspond with what you actually do, if that makes sense. So for example, with me, I already know that work and the kids, like you could probably put $60 in work and then the other $40 in kids. Or you could do, I mean, and it's whatever your numbers are, but spend about, oh, my cards are falling out. Let's see here. I know that like 50% of like everything, maybe 40. I mean, and don't judge yourself. I hear myself judging myself like, oh my God, I'm putting more work over the kids. But with this whole shift and everything that's going on right now with the whole COVID-19 thing, I would probably say that now the kids are getting, just about 50%. I can't even say, I feel like, man, between like 50 and 70%, $50 and $70 goes to the kids. And then work right now, I would say, okay, but do you see like how I'm sitting here trying to allocate my money or allocate my energy within like all my responsibilities? And as you're seeing me try to divide it up, do you see how we're pretty much already at 100? I mean, rather I put for the kids, right? So work and kids pretty much take up my $100. Pretty much take up the whole battery, right? If we're looking at it that way. So, but then you like look at all these other things that you have that are preying or leaning on your energy, you see? And like, as you see me like writing my thing up, most of my energy, most of my energetic money, my energetic funds go to work and kids. So it's no wonder when you look at the rest of them, like the household, like what are you spending on the household? What about your friends? Do you have any, energetic dollars for your friends? Do you have any energetic dollars for your hobbies? You have your leisure time on here, your side hustle, you got your household, you got your friends, you got your family, you got your school, you got your hobbies. Like, do you have any energetic funds out of the 100? That's all you get for the rest of these things. So, and if you don't, you'll find yourself either just not doing them because you don't have the energetic money to work on them. Like for me, example, like the side hustle and the hobbies, it's something I really, really want to do, but I'm not saving my energetic money, if you will, for them. I'm not allocating any energetic money over there, right? Um, so like if you sit here and you really try to figure it out, and you see me, I'm like racking my brain trying to like get it. But I know that I spend a lot of time on the household because I'm really OCD. So I'm always sweeping and scrubbing, and it's kind of crazy. Like sometimes I have to stop myself. So I would say a good $25 energetic dollars goes to the household. So then I would say, yeah, like 50% goes to the kids, 50, 60, 70. So that gives me $75. So I have $30 left to divide up between other things. So I would say that I would probably spend about maybe $5 on my side hustle, which I need to increase that to like 10. And then I would say I probably spend about, let's see here. So we're at 50, 60, 75, 80. So we've got 20% more. I would say probably about 10 on working out and the other 10 on leisure time, right? So I don't even know if it's worth showing you this little picture with my chicken scratch on here. But so that's really what your energy looks like. That's where you're spending it. That's what you're doing with it, okay? So why is this important? Okay. So think of it this way, going along with our whole bank analogy, because we're thinking of it, we're comparing our energy, our life force energy to having like energetic money, and you only have $100. That's the most you can have. So if you go over that $100, think about what happens at a regular bank if you go over. You might have overdraft protection for only so much. You know, they might cover you for $100 or whatever, or you might not. So what happens is that you go into overdraft. You get an overdraft fee. You know, they can threaten to close your account after so many. You get in trouble. Like all kinds of things happen when you overdraw your account, right? You can get return check fees, all different types of things. So think of this as the same thing as your energy, as yourself. When you go over that 100, you overdraw. And you overdraw, and that overdrawing feeling is you feeling drained, feeling unmotivated, sluggish, lazy, like just I can't do it anymore, overwhelmed. Typically, feeling overwhelmed means that you're overdrawn in your energy bank, and um, and if you live like this too long, because like the idea of this is that each day you technically probably only want to go to about, I would say, spending 90% of it. You know, just like at a real bank, you don't want to spend all your money, right? You want to save it. You know, for some of us who have health goals, you know, especially like for women who want to have babies, things like that, and they're wondering why they can't. And it's like you have no energy left in your body anywhere to even do anything, right? Same thing with your bank account. Like you want to buy all this stuff, and you can't. You go get yourself in trouble with credit and all these other things. Same thing with your body. Same thing with your energy. Um, and then here's the downside to it is if you continuously live your life at max, always giving 110% every day, this is where, you know, being at the max is also where stress comes in. These are the diseased emotions. Dis-ease. I'm saying it like that on purpose. Disease, right? Um, Living at the max like that, living in the overwhelmed state and the alarm state, the angry state, the sad state, the frustrated state, living in these diseased emotions cause disease, you know? Um, some of us give ourselves ulcers, some of us give ourselves migraines, all different types of, physical ailments that stem from this right here. This is like really kind of where it comes down to. If you can look at this map and look at where you're spending your energetic dollars, you might see that some things are, um, you're spending too much on one area. Are we back? I saw us freeze a little bit. No, it says update your background app. Okay, cool. um, but yes, for sure. So just to reiterate, so what we did is we drew our little person in the middle, and then we made the aura, or like the energy around the person, and then you go through and you put all your responsibilities around you, like all the things that you need, work, leisure time, kids, hobbies, school, like all the different things. And then you take your energetic dollars, which is 100%, 100, and you think about, like, where am I spending my energy? Okay, some of us are 99% at work, and you got kids, you got a household, you got some things you need to work on, and then you wonder why you never feel well. It's really just about being that balance. So once you see it on the paper in front of you, keeping in mind that you want to save, right? So you might put 5% or 5 energetic dollars up there, or 10, and that's off limits. So that means that you have 90 left to allocate between all of the different things that you're doing. Does that make sense? I know there's a couple people in here right now live as we're doing this. I don't know. It really helps me if you answer questions or ask questions. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about this. See, like for me, like I really want to like figure mine out now. Like I want to go through and do the real, like, actual numbers. I think for my friends, I've been hanging out with my friends lately. There was a point where my friends were at zero. Like there was nothing spent on them, but I would say I spend about $5, 5 energetic dollars on my friends. I've been calling people and hanging out and getting my kids together with their kids for play dates and things. I might not be happy about it at first because I'm a Virgo and I kind of like to, be my Virgo self. So it can take a minute for me to get up and warmed up to like wanting to be around people and doing things. Family, I would say probably, this is my extended family. I would say you could probably put $3. I'm not in school anymore, thank goodness. Well, no, yeah, I'm not. The kids for sure get most of it. The house gets most of it. So kids, then I'd say the house, and then work. This is a hard one because I have days where the kids get like 99%. And tell you the truth, sometimes those are like my worst days. Oh, okay. So the video is just about at 20 minutes, and that's about how long I wanted it to be. Okay. So I need to get used to telling y'all where you can find me, right? Maybe I'll put that in the description box. But anyway, so yeah, you can find me here on YouTube. I think, what is my name on here? I think it's just Lady Kendall. I was thinking about changing it to Healed Vibrations because that is the name of my brand, but we'll think about it. I'm also setting up a Patreon account or it is set up, but I'm adding content to it now where all my yoga workshops will be, or just my yoga classes, my meditations, um, do workshops that I'm going to put, or I am putting together with a couple of my people. Um, it'll just be a platform for pretty much meditation and mindful living. So if that interests you, you can go on over to Patreon and check out Healed Vibrations. You can find me there. We are going to officially launch that soon once all the beginning content is up. And then I'm also on IG under Lady Kendall, and then I'm on Facebook as Kendall Leanne. You can find my page on there as well. Okay? And I'll leave you with this quote. I just felt called because these all fell out. And I'm like, okay, let me see. Oh, my battery's low. All right, it says, for those who are always courteous and respectful of elders, four things increase: life, beauty, happiness, and strength. And that's from the Buddha. Oh, how nice. All right. All right, thanks for joining in, and I will catch you later. Bye.